So in this video, I'm just going to document and show you how I took the bus from San Miguel here to La Gruta, one of the numerous hot springs that's in the area. I opted for the less expensive take the bus way that just makes my funds go a little further. A lot of people take the taxi out there, and that's pretty straightforward. But taking the bus, I only found kind of written descriptions and had some little hiccups along the way, but wasn't too bad. Thought I could share this video with you to make it more smooth for you. And this was my first time taking the bus here. And I'm not fluent in Spanish, so just an example of how you can navigate that and what that might look like for you. All right, cheers. In order to get to the bus stop, I just Google Maps it and walked from my Airbnb, which is just in the opposite direction, a few blocks from the main cathedral. It took me 30 minutes. Once I got there, so if you're looking at the bottom side of the screen or in the direction I'm heading, you would want to be on the left-hand side of the street. I try to do a city bus. That's more confusing. You're not really going to know where it goes. So if you actually go in the terminal, there'll be much nicer buses, and you can go just to the terminal, ask for a bus that's going in the direction of Dolores Hidalgo. Say you want to go to La Gruta, and you just pay that ticket there. Then you walk out the door and you can give that to the driver. That cost me just 15 pesos. One stressor that I had that you don't need to have is worrying about change. You need to have cash, but you can get change at either bus, whether it's this bus terminal or the city bus. Whichever you do, you're able to get change. So don't worry about that. I was just brave enough to take the bus by myself. From what I could find out, to get here to La Gruta, this spa, which I'm not there yet, so fingers crossed. I didn't know from the description. It wasn't a city bus. Asked one, it made sense after reflecting on it. It's not a city bus, so took a pretty nice, I don't know, definitely like what do you call this? It's definitely a step up from a Greyhound. So I made it here. So now I'm just walking down this road away from the highway. It's supposed to be La Gruta. The signs that I saw at the highway said Escondido, which is a different spa. But we'll see. I don't know. I hear a dog barking. Don't like that. I don't know. We'll see. So, and maybe because of that, maybe I'll be brave enough to take a bus when I go back to Mexico City. Instead of the private shuttle that just for me cost $150. And so instead of a taxi, which I guess would be about $8 to come here, this bus cost less than $1, but I'm getting some steps in, and it's a adventure. Yeah, all these signs say Escondido Place, which is the other spa. So I guess we'll see, or maybe they're both on the same street. I don't know. Bye. So my ability to read was correct, but I guess my understanding of what the bus driver told me where to go was insufficient. And now I'm confused again. That is just extra parking. Okay. So, it was a different spa, which I could have stayed at, and I don't know, maybe I was supposed to, I don't know, but all the information I had was about La Gruta, and this is Escondido Place, and I didn't research this as much, but everything I read and friends that have been here say La Gruta, so I'm getting my walking back. I met a doctor yesterday who said the UV was really bad yesterday. So like even with sunscreen, you shouldn't be out more than 20 minutes. I have sunscreen on my face, but not on my arms. I didn't anticipate this kind of walking. And I think I didn't anticipate this kind of walking because this walking is for Escondido Place, and not for La Gruta. So es un aventura. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's an adventure. I'm working on it, so a little help from a friend, the parking attendant down there. Figured it out. All right, so but we're out in the wilds of Mexico. All right, bye. It's away there. You can see a bus down there. That's probably more where I'm supposed to go. But here's some views from up higher. So most recommendations said to get to the spa at 7. I don't even think it's light here at 7. Or it's just like dawn. So I set my alarm for 7, yeah, and it was a bit light. And I had a hard time sleeping last night, so just turned it off. Ended up getting at 8 by the time I walked to the bus stop, by the time walking up in here. I think it's close to 11, but they recommend that you get there early because they are filling the pools then, and you can get like a shower from the hot springs in the grotto, La Gruta. And just earlier on, the pools are going to be cleaner. Today is a Thursday. Apparently they empty the pools Monday, Tuesday, so Wednesday's the cleanest. So this is second best day. We'll see, because people start being up and awake and out the later you get. So 11 is pretty different than 7, but if you're trying to relax, which I am trying to on this trip, getting here at 7 a.m. Was not going to be relaxing. So we'll see. It's also supposed to be upper 80s today, so I wanted to get here earlier, but we'll see. All right, getting close to the entrance and back to the road, which then I just have to walk down 2 entrances to La Gruta. So they must be sharing off the same hot spring. All right, so now I'm at the entrance. You can see the sign. Nothing says La Gruta, but this was across the street. This is where he said it was. My Spanish was limited enough. I'm guessing he told me to go down a little bit across the street, but I for sure understood. I said I should go to the left. He said yes. So across the street from the other side. So there's the bus stop, and it's just on this busy highway. So I'm hoping this video will help people actually get to the right place. So it's this busy highway. There's the bus stop. Like I said, it costs less than $1 to take the bus here. So I just bus stops there across the street. If you want Escondido Place, go there. And I think from the little bit I read, Escondido Place is maybe better if you have kids. So that's not really going to be, my jam. So we'll see how we do. I got to check my map here because the road divides, and I don't know if La Gruta is also down this side road or if I have to go down the main road more. We'll see. So this is what it looks like, the entrance, so you'll know. So there's the highway, you're down here. So from the bus stop, you need to go down across the street and to the right. And then you'll find these signs that look like this. And it's down below the highway, so you don't really see it. And you can see in the distance, that's where I was walking before, right, that white. So just down there. Here's what I said, come early because it's less crowded. is that? Come early because it's less crowded. Come middle of the week, best a Wednesday, because they drain the pools. Monday, Tuesday, so cleaner. And then come earlier in the day because not tour buses. So I read a review that said it was like nice, and most people say it's not too busy here, but it gets busier late in the day. I think weekends, because a lot of just even locals come here to relax, and they usually working during the week, so come on the weekends. But I did see one review that said a tour bus arrived at 11, and that's what time like I'm getting here, and then it went from being more relaxing to much busier. And if you want to get here early, I guess that's what allows you to have one of the nice beach chairs to recline on. But there is grass, so we'll find out what I end up with. So I'll just take a few little videos here, and then I'm gonna put my phone in the locker and try to relax. Everybody wants to take pictures though in the grotto, so we'll see. So yeah, there were lots of people in the parking lot, but it's kind of spread out. Still haven't found La Gruta grotto. I haven't been trying to read any signs, so maybe, but I do need to use the restroom, so let's do that. All right, so I found a table. Since I forgot my towel, I needed to dry out a little bit, so I'm not covered up or anything, which is fine, although most people aren't just in their bathing suit when they're not by the pool. Some people have some kind of cover up, but I don't want to get my clothes all wet, so I'm just hanging out here. I do have a two-piece on, which some people do here, but again, most people, it seems like there's a lot of most of the Mexicans, it seems, lots of one pieces. But I found a table and I just ordered some food. I got some mole poblano, and he gave me a few options, which I can't read on the menu and didn't understand, and I didn't have my phone with me. I had it in the locker, but I went and got it because I realized I need to pay. But let's see what's up. So chicken, that's a lot of sauce, tortillas, and then chips and salsa, and then I got a agua fresca strawberry fresa. So this is good. They're spraying sunscreen on my food, kind of the wind. But yeah, I'm just gonna relax here now. It's, even though it's gonna be, or it's midday now, and it's in the 80s today. It's really comfortable. There's a nice breeze here in the trees. So we got a pool over there. So I'm just gonna read. I was gonna journal, forgot my pen. So read. I brought watercolors, so I'm just gonna relax. I did try to find I still can't remember the word, what we'll call it, a lounge chair. I did find one, But yeah, I was wet and it's kind of vinyl, and so without a towel it's not going to be as comfortable, and I thought for eating and stuff, find a table and then maybe I'll go do some of the other stuff laying down. All right, La Gruta. Okay, just leaving La Gruta, come up that little road, back up to the street. I'll flip it soon and show you, but I can see stop sign here, so not my favorite jam to be like this close to traffic. Talked to one person, he said the buses come every 30 minutes. Talked to somebody else, he said every 20 minutes. I trust the person that I asked second because he works closer to the entrance, and the first guy was a waiter. But I don't know, neither could say exactly when they come, and that makes sense because it's just like, well, there, I'll show you like that. It's just a little bus stop on the side of the road, so it makes sense. So you got to be a little adventurous for this, and I guess a little bit economical, frugal, whatever you want to call it. So it cost 225 pesos to be in there, and for the entrance fee, and then my meal was about the same. My mole, and I got agua fresca mineral, fresa. So all those things, I think it was like $2.55. So you exchange that, you know, it's like 10, 12 bucks entrance fee, and then yeah, about 12 bucks. About 12 bucks for my food, and then instead of paying the $7 each, $8 bucks, $10 each way, it would be right $15-20 just to get here. I'm spending just kind of like $2 round trip. Okay, so here's the bus arriving from the other direction. But I'll wait for mine. I'll see how long it takes. I didn't just miss one, and I'm pleased to see that I thought I just had to wait in the sun because the other side there's no stand, but that's nice with whomever, whether it's the spas, but they put in a little bus stop. So when you get here, and I don't know how the mic is on this, so I might have to record it again. When you get here, you'll see big finger sign. There's a little bus stop, so that's good. I didn't want to have to wait in the sun super long time. All right, friendly guy in the moto. All right, we did it. The spa, back to San Miguel. Okay, another tidbit of information. So we didn't like, right, that was like noisy and not safe, and then I get to the bus stop and there's a little sidewalk here, so that's the road that I was walking on, like kind of the frontage road that gets you here, so no need to walk next to the highway. You can take this nicely little paved sidewalk up to this area. I see a bus coming. I think I'm supposed to be able to take any bus. We'll see if it works. Okay, well that bus did not stop for me. UP, I don't know. Alright, so this is a city bus. I've never been on one. Let's see. Hola, ¿cuánto cuesta? Yes, gracias. So once getting towards what felt more central San Miguel, I didn't know where we were, exactly where we were going. I checked Google Maps and saw we were pretty close. It was also where a lot of people started to hop off. So I lucked out and hopped off. Okay, so just got off the bus. Just right where that bus is stopping. I had popped onto Google Maps to see because I didn't know exactly where that bus was going to take me. And stopped here. Got a kiwi popsicle. There's a bakery. Maybe I'll get something from home. And then I don't know, fairly. I'm very close to things, just on the other side of town from where I live. So this is where it is, and so that cost me 5 cents to take the bus back. So that was a city bus experience. On the way out, I took what was more like a long distance bus that people take from city to city. Gonna go for it here. So, right. I don't know how much I'll explore. Being home, it sounds nice. I think I'm gonna go actually down to these shops. So I think there's the art museum. One of the famous art museums is right over there. Yeah, and there's the I don't know the name. That's like the main church. That's very beautiful, that cathedral. So I'm just gonna walk down here, some shops, get my popsicle going here. Okay, show you how delicious that is. Kiwi, the actual fruit. All right, here we go. So this is like I don't know what this. I haven't researched. I'm just here and exploring, not really researching things. So there's all these. Hola. Oh, it's para mí. Okay, that guy was that shop owner was joking that he was gonna take a big bite out of this, I assume. Yeah, so cool shops down here, like artisanal things. And this is down below the street. I've run past here a few days ago and wondered when I was going to stop by. And thanks for following along in my journey from San Miguel de Allende in Mexico to La Gruta Hot Springs via bus. I hope it helps you in your journey. If you've been before and have additional comments, go ahead and leave below. You can subscribe just to get more videos demonstrating and pursuing how to live your healthiest life. May you see the blessing. If you like what I'm doing, you can support me on my Ko-fi website and buy me a coffee or a few coffees. Thanks, and be well.